Oh, we were ready for Week 6 finales in the UFL. We started it in Cincinnati, where the undefeated Vultures were welcoming Logan Foster and his Chicago Dragons to town. This first half was some excellent football, I must say. First drive for Chicago ends in 3. First drive for Cincinnati. Gets it to the speedy green, does Mac Chima. And then it's Chima with all kinds of time, dumping it off and converting the first down. Cincinnati would go backwards, but still get a field goal, 3-3 after 2 drives. How about drive number 3 in the first half? Foster down the field, finds Desmond Stewart into the red zone. Then it's Preston. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get off me, Corey Preston, with an impressive run. 10-3 Dragons. Al Ingram III raises Preston with a first down and more. 4th and inches, fortune favors the bold. Chima over the middle, complete into the red zone to keep the drive alive. Then play fake to the league's leader in receiving touchdowns, Warren Murray. Plays the back line like a fiddle. Chicago, drive number 5 of this game. Combined for both teams. 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals on the first 4. Drive number 5 ends in points 2. 13-10 Chicago. Late in the first half, Chima, another clean pocket. Warren Murray on the sideline. That is as perfect of a pass as you can throw. How about this one? I'm still not convinced that Warren Murray got the feet in. The rest weren't either, but there was no angle that showed he didn't, so I guess he did. 56-yard field goal. Yeah, okay. Cincinnati scored on all 4 first half possessions, but that kick right there was their only points of the second half. Chicago made it 23-16 at the end of the third. The offense has disappeared, and Logan Foster's arm not strong enough. The Vultures, for the 3rd straight week, win a 1-score game. Cincinnati is your new leader atop the UFL standings at 6-0. To the opposite side of the standings, the winless Florida Storm taking on Florida Sharks. The winless Florida Sharks, let me say that one more time, taking on the New York Lightning. Daniel Alvarez and Brando Black have New York into the red zone. Then Black's got a touchdown on the opening possession for New York, and you're thinking, okay, offense is doing pretty good. Didn't fool anybody on that play. That's 2 points for Florida. 7-2. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Ryzen Rodriguez with the catch for New York. That was Brando Black's 15th completion. Then a deep shot to roll to the wall. Touchdown, New York. 14-2. Late third quarter, Joe Francis and the Florida Sharks offense finally started to get things moving. 14-5. Early fourth quarter, Joe Francis. Near side caught by Rutledge. Then Francis gets a great block pickup. That pass a little bit inaccurate. And a touchdown saving tackle made because Florida was unable to punch it in. The Sharks get 3, but they're still down 14-8. Hey, if you love that first safety, how about another? Brando Black taken down in the end zone. Holding penalty in the end zone. Would have given him a safety anyway. 14-10. Florida's got 2 field goals and 2 safeties, and they're still down 4. They need a touchdown. 4th down and 10. Joe Francis, deep, has a receiver but swatted away. St. Louis with the pat down. Plenty of St. Louis in this highlight. 4th and 3. New York hits the field goal. 17-10. And on the final play for Florida's offense, it's a pick in the corner. Kane Vasquez's 2nd of the game. It wasn't pretty, but New York held on. 17-10. Sharks still searching for win number 1. Rochester and Motor City. This was a strange game. There wasn't a lot of clock stoppages, not a lot of incompletions, not a lot of possessions. It was just kind of an awesome game. But Rochester and Matt Wilson were on fire early. Dijon Swan inside the 5. And then on 3rd down and goal, Motor City says, "Where are you going? Get back here." forcing the field goal. Rochester goes up 3-0 after draining 7 minutes off the opening quarter. First drive. 2:15 to go in the first. Jack Brown is hammered, and this pass goes off the shoe of James Vultures. Is there nothing this man can't do, but Motor City can't turn it into points? 3-3 is your score. 3rd down and 4 into the second quarter. Matt Wilson still dealing. That's Justin Reside. Wilson was 7 for 7 at this point. Casey Mears has sprung down to the 4-yard line. And then Wilson does it himself. He's got the wheels into the end zone for the touchdown. 10-3 Rochester. Flash forward to the third quarter. Jack Brown finds Ace Fennick as the Mustangs try to get it moving. Their drive ends in 3. The Mustangs, worst scoring defense in the league, giving up 33 points a game. They were pretty good today. Doug Howard Jr., old man still got it. Another safety. Who would have thought on this highlight? 3 safeties. Howard with the safety. 10-8. 2 minutes to go. Jack Brown all day to throw. Mustangs in business. Tayumi said, give me that. Can't get it out. Well, that's okay. Tayumi's teammate going to make a big play right now. Palmer got his 4th sack right there. And then Jack Brown gets his pass stolen away, trying to get back into field goal range to win the game. Rochester wins a very competitive, very exciting 10-8 contest. Finally, in prime time, trying to make it 4 for 4 for one-score results tonight. New Orleans and St. Louis. The Rivermen just 1 loss on the season. That's Junior McCray. He ate the Claws alive tonight. Drive ends in 3-0 into the second quarter. Whiska Lafouche is the New Orleans quarterback. That's a pretty ball. Then this play fake. Probably his best throw of the night. Osbury down the field into the red zone. New Orleans has the offense clicking. Give the fullback some love. Bowls over and on top of 3 different Rivermen defenders. And it is the Claws with a 7-3 lead. Delay, Junior McCray. He's an artist. The escapability, the magic. Junior McCray from 68 yards out. St. Louis takes a 10-7 lead. New Orleans had big playability too. Get that out of here. Ball kicked around, eventually recovered, and New Orleans has a special teams touchdown, and just like that, has a 14-10 lead in one of the most difficult places to play in the UFL. Look at it, he almost palmed that thing. What a play. Late third quarter, Karen Koizumi making things happen. Homer J, you can't get more wide open than that. Koizumi gonna take it herself, untouched, gold plate into the end zone. 17-14, Rivermen back up by 3. Homer J living in the Claws' nightmares tonight. They couldn't cover this guy. 3rd down and 2, Koizumi trying to keep the drive alive. This play was killing St. Louis all night tonight, but it didn't much matter. They'd make it a 6-point game. New Orleans offense couldn't do jack in the second half, and then Junior McCray continued his takeover. A career-high night for McCray. Over $150. Karen Koizumi over 200 passing yards. St. Louis gets up a field goal. They win 23-14 over New Orleans, improved to 4-1. That was 8 minutes in UFL heaven.